Hey, welcome to Business with Tiff. We have Arie from the Wax Lounge. So, the tea is...
Okay. Whoa, Holiday. Wait, hold on, Holiday.
Hi, my name is Ariana. I own the Wax Lounge NYC. We're located at 24616 Jericho Turnpike in Flower Park, New York. And we're open Tuesdays through Saturdays. Oh, I have something for you, Arie. One second.
Miss Leo, happy birthday.
Happy belated birthday. I got you a perfume, Arie. So I'm so happy that you came, Arie, to do my podcast with me. It's so important to me. I felt like we came from like so far from when we started in 2019.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was like 2019 or 2020. Sometimes I'm like, is it 6 or 5? Like I can't remember, and it's just like time just be going and waits for no one. So I'm so happy that you came.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yes, and I just wanted to like touch a little bit. I know everyone probably wants to know, you know, what have you, but there's a couple things like on my end that I wanted to like clear up. So like people literally, I feel like, added their 2 cents into like our drama, and I felt like that made what we had go bigger than what it actually was, in my opinion. I feel like I was so mad at you because of things that I heard, and like when we ended up talking, Arie was like, "What? I never said that," you know. And that's just how I felt, and I felt like we wasted a lot of time, I think, because we were such good friends. Like some people think that we were friends like once I opened the shop, and we've been friends like since like 5th, 6th grade. Right. So, you know, I think that we lost a lot of time, but I'm happy that we made up and got to rekindle our friendship. Because we were friends for a long time, and I also, you know, I don't know if I ever told you, Arie, but I was feeling sad because it's just like you're elevating so much, and I just felt like we started together, so it was like so much time that we wasted not able to celebrate each other. But I'm happy that, you know, we rekindled because you got to come to my birthday. And, you know, we get to spend time together. We go on our cute dates, and it's just like no time, no love lost, in my opinion.
So I feel like during that whole situation, the main thing was like a lot of miscommunication on both parts. And I think in part because we were like really young too. It's just like we're young, doing a lot of the stuff like business wise, and it just got way bigger than us. And being 22 or like 22, 23, like you don't know how to handle.
I think you were 21, Arie.
Yeah.
Like literally, when we opened in August, it was like you were 21 turning 22.
Yeah.
So you were a baby.
Yeah. So literal bababies trying to navigate like having a business, a friendship, navigating friend loss and all of that, and then putting it like on Instagram. So like now all the queens know. So it's like it's a lot of like moving parts. So definitely, you know, the time, it was a lot of like 5 years in between of us like not speaking. But honestly, I feel like the 5 years we were both like able to grow like separately. Like you were able to go back to school and rebrand yourself and have a whole life.
And now you have 2 wax lounges.
So I feel like not that it was needed, but I think definitely like the space allowed us to like separately grow. And then now we're both in different places, so we were able to like, you know, we're different people. Like I'm not the same person from 5 years ago. You're not the same person from 5 years ago. So I think that's why we're both able to now move on, because it's like, okay, we're seeing it with fresh eyes. It's like, and for me, it's like no one died. Like we all ended up okay. I think maybe
we didn't fight each other.
I think maybe it would have been sour if like someone's business, like if my business failed, or you know, like vice versa. But it's like, you know, we were both able to be successful in our own right. So it's like. It's like, okay, we did it. Now, you know?
I think the most important thing is we had a true friendship, so I feel like our friendships like stood the test of time. You know, and I feel like not that people would know or should know or even care, but like I feel like Arie, we didn't really fight like that. We was together considering we were like, when I think about it, Arie, I always send you pictures all the time. We were together every single day.
Yeah.
We partied together.
Yeah.
We slept together. We everything together. So I felt like, not that should have happened, but like considering how close we was, Arie, it was, like you said, a lot going on.
Yeah.
And I'm just happy we're able to move past it.
Yeah.
And I would say, like, advice wise, for anyone going into business or whatever, you know, I used to say, because of what happened to us, used to be like, I'm never going into business with my friends or whatever. But I just feel like what was missing, besides us being young, is just like, you're your own person, I'm my own person, just mutual respect for the other person. Even if they're not your best friend and you're just going into business with a business partner, I just feel like, you know, outside noise, your mom, my mom, whoever, other people, I feel like if we just gave each other that chance just to talk to each other, I feel like that would have made it 10 times better. So I just think that going forward, what I would have done differently is just, like, you know, like, have more, and I think you would say the same, like, have more conversations with each other and leave other people out of it. So I feel like definitely, if you're planning on going into business with someone who happens to be your friend, close friend, husband, whatever, communication is the most important thing. You know, because that's the only way that I can know how you're feeling, you know how I'm feeling, and vice versa.
And I feel like also being clear on, like, expectations and being able to, like, separate maybe, like, business and friendship. Because I think when you're not, because we never had to sit down and like, this is what I want Tiff Glam to look like, and you know, so we were kind of like every day just freestyling it, and then 100%. That in turn causes like problems, because like well, we never talked about it, so 100%. We're just kind of like winging it. So if you are gonna go in business with your friends, I think definitely having a sit down, having like a real talk, like you would do like any type of employer or business partner, like say like, this is what I expect from you, and vice versa, and you know, so there's no confusion. So
I want to say, Arie, like, I'm so grateful when we started in 2019 that I'll never forget. I tell people all the time, when I was mad at you, not mad at you, I'm like, I called you, Arie, you were working at that spot. And I don't want to say, but you were working there, and I'm like, Arie, you should wax here. You said yes without even looking at the space, and I just, like, that propelled me, because I felt like you, like, saw the vision, and, you know, we came here, it was hot mess, we'll insert video, you know, and just, like, you know, that pushed me more than you'll ever know, you know. So I never forgot that. I thank you so much, because, you know, that, I'm not saying I wouldn't have did it, but having you there, I'm not gonna act like didn't make it easier for me. So I love you, girl. One thing that you would tell somebody who is just starting out to be a waxer and wants to either open their own wax suite or open their own wax studio, whatever it is, start freshly new, came out of wax school like you did, and what would you tell them?
I would tell them to definitely work for someone first to get all like the backhand knowledge, and try to save up as much as you can, because waxing is one of the most expensive industries to go in. So you need to have some type of like financial backing, whether it's cash or credit, just to keep you afloat, especially during like off season and things like that. But definitely like trying to like learn as much as you can. So, you know, working at those centers or working for a private wax studio just to get all of your knowledge, and then once you're confident enough, then, you know, start looking into places. And I wouldn't jump off and go straight into like looking for like a storefront. Like, you know, start slow and then build your way up, because storefronts are a lot of overhead. So if you don't have like solid clientele, then it doesn't make sense. So
are you hiring, Arie?
No.
Okay. You renting any suites right now?
No.
Okay.
The suites are all booked up now.
Okay, perfect. So congrats on that. So my next question would be, what is a common misconception about Arie? Not even having to do with waxing, but in general. What is a common misconception, something that people think about you that's not true at all?
Oh, well, I did hear one time someone thought like that a guy like helped pay for the shop. I'm like, I wish. No. So that was one.
That people have said that about me too.
Yeah.
Especially like when I was dating, like it would be like whoever I was dating is contributing
paid
to the shop. Never.
Like, yeah, no. And, like the shop would have been, and my shop is beautiful, but it would have definitely been better if someone was paying for that. So,
Exactly. No, that's funny. That's a really good one.
Yeah.
What would you tell old Arie or Arie in 2018, 2019?
One, save your money. Definitely was going through it fast. And then just take your time. Like you don't have to like feel like you have to do like all the things at once. Like take your time.
This is my favorite question to ask any female entrepreneur that comes on my show is how do you balance being your love life and being a boss? So you have 2 locations now, Arie. You are training people. They can take classes with you. You have a storefront. So it's a lot going on. How do you date, manage a love life, boyfriend, whatever it is? How do you do that?
Well, I wasn't. So yeah, because I really didn't have time.
Okay.
Prior to, I mean, I was in like a relationship before, but I really didn't have much time for it. So now, I mean, I'm back dating, so I do have more days off. So now I have like a better balance with just like work life. But prior to, I really didn't have much time because I'm so tired.
It's hard.
Yeah.
And I just kind of feel like I know you don't have kids, Arie, but I admire like my friends who have businesses and have kids. Like I'm like, how? My heart goes out to you. I feel like when you don't have a choice, you do what you have to do.
Yeah.
Obviously, but it's a task and a half.
Yeah.
I just feel like balancing anything and being a full-time entrepreneur is just like my hat goes off to these women and men that do it, because like dating scene in New York is trash.
Literally.
So
good thing you got about it.
yeah. But so dating scene is trash, and it's just like it's just a lot. It's just a lot on your plate. So I always like, that's my favorite thing to ask, and I always wonder. So now that you have 4 days off, Arie, are you like single, ready to mingle, looking for someone?
Yeah, so I'm dating.
Okay.
And just doing like stuff like
friends, family.
Like I have like, so much more time to like.
I love that for you, Arie.
Think of like siblings and just like be more present, because I wasn't present before. So that was really important to me going into this year's like. I did the business, or I'm doing the business, and like that's great and all, but when it's all said and done, like friendship and like family is what's like really important. And just I didn't want to like look back in my life and be like, okay, like I just worked. Like, that's true. Yeah, so true. Just making more time for like the things that matter, and doing hobbies. Like did pottery the other day. Okay, so
back in the gym, Arie.
So have time for that.
Exactly. I feel like that's like I have time for nothing. Another story for another day, but it's just good that you are blessed and fortunate to have the time off to do the things, whatever it is that you want to do. So that's amazing. What can we expect next from you, Arie, or the Wax Lounge?
What can we expect? Definitely like more content. Probably
Arie, you're the content queen.
Yeah.
So so this is how I feel. Like if this is like the normal content, this is like you on 100, which is amazing, because like you know that that's what it takes. To be seen, to be noticed. And I love the fact, Arie, that you don't care about the likes. A million. That's from when you was here. Like don't care about the likes. If it's a million likes, if it's not. You're constantly pushing like content out, and that's something that I feel like I don't do, because I'm just like, I hate putting my neck and my back into it and my elbow grease into content, and it gets 3 likes. But so I admire that about you, Arie, that you are like literally always pushing it, and it's been working.
So definitely
more content.
More content, starting back like the YouTube channel, and just starting like different projects within the business. So that's what's next.
Amazing. If you can tell me, Arie, what was the worst experience you've ever had waxing or in your wax business, and then tell me the best experience you ever had waxing or within your wax business.
I mean, I would say the best is like when people come in and they're like share like good news, like like I'm engaged, I see the new ring, or like they tell me that they're pregnant. I feel like that's always like a good feeling to like, be,
especially long time clients.
And I'm like one of like the few to like know of like good news, so that's always fun. Worst, I mean, I haven't had bad ones in a while since I started the business, but like prior to, like you get like the funkies and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So
Yeah.
that would be like
Yeah.
the worst. But now everyone's like kind of chill for the most part.
Arie, you know what I wanted to ask you? Do you have clients that you had that's been with you since you started?
Yeah.
Still,
Yeah.
that still come to you?
Yeah.
That's
Even
amazing.
people that they're like, I remember you working around Linden. Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
But that's amazing, Arie, you know, and it's just like I'm sure it's like, you know, your clients is in a way become like friends.
Yeah.
Friends, family, and it's just like they grow with you, you know,
Yeah.
through every phase. So that's amazing
Yeah.
to hear. That, you know, people have been going to you for that long, and that just
Yeah.
that is a testament to who you are and to the quality of your business and the quality of your work, that from 2019 people are still going to you.
Yeah.
So I kind of knew that. I just wanted you to quote about it.
No, no, I'm super grateful that like people have been able to like stay along for the ride, and then I'm also grateful that I'm able to like keep on upping their experience every time. So like, you know, they saw me at European, they saw me here, they saw me when I was at home and
Yeah.
during these different transitions. So now I'm able to like give them like the experience, and they were able to see it from the ground up. So I'm really, every time I see those clients, I'm like, y'all really helped out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This June.
If I be 14 on the 29th.
That's crazy. That's actually insane, Arie.
I know. And how's Dan?
Dan is so good. Dan is well, you know, he's at college,
Mm-hmm.
and